With that, kind of the specific ways that we layer in AI for education is, one, that maybe some of you are more familiar with, which is this way of trying to understand how people can learn alongside AI. I want to know, are people really familiar with generative AI? I mean, AI is a huge topic. We can get into that, but specifically talking about generative AI so that we can see what ground we want to cover here. And everyone here is excited, a little bit of terror. Cost is a thing that I think we come back to time and time again, right? Is we like to have lots of conversations about quality, but that the ability to scale out something so interesting and so intelligent for such low cost and allowing that thing to be able to personalize at scale is revolutionary when it comes to education and a lot of the basic problems that we have in learning and work across the world, which a lot of it's very basic stuff, and I find a lot of value practically day to day that treating AI as a peer is a profoundly different way of treating AI. It's treating it not as something that has all the answers and not as something that has none of the answers.
Google is clearly giving me information that they want to give me with their political spin. It's clear that they're affecting, in my humble opinion, what people see in elections and whatever they decide to put their foot on or their thumb on or whatever the expression is. And I don't need that. I just want to see all the information and make my own opinion.
And so I find the people that find most success with this stuff generally are actually pretty good at doing the things they're automating. And I think that's a bit of a paradox, right? I think sometimes it is hailed as like great, now everyone can write beautiful novels and everyone can write. And we haven't yet seen that. The technology that, I have this, this one right here. If the internet brought the cost of distribution to zero and all of the profound effects that when you bring distribution to zero, not cheap, but zero, essentially, what weird dynamics happen is that AI is starting to bring the cost of creation to zero. I think one scenario right now that does seem somewhat likely is that OpenAI does not have a monopoly on this at all. They currently are kind of a front runner, and so they have a lot of attention. But that these models are kind of a commodity, and as soon as there's a better one, people will switch to it, and there's no social media effect. There's no